Hi all, welcome to Data Ad Hoc YouTube channel. And for today's stream number 96, I will go through one of the interesting data science creative project or lab, which I found very interesting and wanted to share with you. So few days back, I was scrolling through X, and during that time, I found this, and though it's look very messy at same time, but from this screenshot, you can say that you must have realized that this is the part of LLM. So how actually its LLM works. So let me play this clip. So you must have realized that it is not automated, but based on previous like input or next input, it tries to create meaningful sentence from it. So that is the idea. And I got curious, like how anyone can thought for of that and come up with this idea. So I've checked and then realized that it is from moibio.com mind. So during that time I checked this actually this moibio.com there and found that it's just one piece of art. There are multiple projects he have worked on. So it is directed by Santiago Ortiz and team of data scientists, interactive data visualization developer. So it's very interesting that interactive data visualization developer and designer. So data science is not only about coding and apps and different kind of complex thing. So it can be more of like data visualizations where at front end you will find some creative works kind of creators, like thinkers, they can be as well. We develop we develop advanced interactive visualization projects that connect with huge data sets. Our methodology and tools are designed to get deep insight from data, solve real problems, and answer strategic questions. We work with collaboration with clients around the world. So it seems they only showed here projects, and if you go through their this interactive navigation thing, then you will get to know that there are multiple projects they have. So for each row there are more around 3 to 4 projects are placed, and it will take I think it will take some time. So we have around 1 hour to go through for today's session, but if I'm not able to go through all at once, then I will take this next design session as well. So because it's so each project I have gone through one or two, and each project is so much complex and so much visually appealing at same time that wanted to want to check more details from want to understand more of that project. The only thing is here that uh, like cons I can say is they do not show how that project build. There is no like blueprint of that, what data set they use, and what is the actual data set we can download it from, or on which tool they have used to create this visualization. But next session I will try to find it for sure if possible. Otherwise we will go through only this visualization only. So let's try to check what we have seen earlier. This one, uh, look into mind of the machine, and I repeated the same completion project intelligence hundred of time and use this to peer into statistical and semantic behavior of chat gpt. So this is how actually chat gpt works. There is no music in that. So when you click on each project, the new subdomain opens, and okay, we'll wait for it open. Okay, so here it as like okay, okay, we have details. I didn't check this earlier. The data using the chat gpt api, I ran same completion prompt intelligence is hundreds of times, setting the temperature quite high at 1.6 for more diverse response. Given a text, a large language model assigned probability of the word token to come, and it just repeats this process until completion is well complete. So there is from intelligence is that prompt is provided to chat gpt, and multiple times, maybe around 1,000 times of something. It shows the pattern of like where it can starts from that. So if you check like for this, okay, for this point, if you see the line, highlighted line within cube, we can see that it's around form, or you can directly go through this one by one, and there are branches for the possibilities of that sentences you can see here. So once that branch is completed, there is no more fork, then you will see complete sentence over the time, and same time you will see there is a path in cube which is progressing at same time. Then this is how you can play with like different combination possibilities, and this is how actually chat gpt or any llm works. Semantic space behind, okay, what is the thought behind that? Each text prompt completion of subsequence has embedding a position of 1536 dimension space. I call it semantic space for a square. For each response there is a trajectory through a square that correspond to each subsequent word. Example, intelligence is the intelligence, the ability, intelligence, the ability to full completion. So this is the thought process behind the what is from intelligence is what are the different possibilities. Because I cannot visualize 153 dimension space, I use popular technique called principal component analysis that tells me for the set of points I have what are the most important principal dimension. So I'm not that into that technical I don't have that technical ability, but let's check what is the principal component analysis is all about. Okay, so this is for the cube which it has, like this is the cube for different combination, a linear dimensional reduction technique with applications in exploratory data analysis, visualization, and data pre-processing. The data is linearly transferred onto a new coordinate system such that directions and capturing the largest variations in data can be easily identified. So it identify the variation from the data it has. Okay. What are the most important principal dimension? Allows me to rotate the highly dimensional space. So when I look through it, projection only three-dimensional points are scattered as much as possible. Okay, so possible reduction of time. A fewer words, it compresses highly dimensional space into few dimensions while preserving the as much as info as it can, more or less the same as when for drawing something. You choose a perspective, you rotate the object so it provides the most relevant information. I i call this new space as what is called that semantic space. Okay, so for this is the thought process behind this cube, and over the time you can rotate with your cursor as well. And when you rotate, uh, wherever your cursor goes, that pattern highlighted, and same time we can see that uh, for that pattern what is the possible sentences there, that is also highlighted here. And point like currently I am at point of measured for that sentence, and for that that is also highlighted. If I move my cursor, then that is also get highlighted with a different color combination. So it seems that this part is different, and for the actual visualization part, here they have added this semantic space, which is looks very cool. What you see in cube is tree of trajectories that bifur bifurcate. All start with intelligence is and progress towards longer and less probable subsequence of responses. It's different representation of the same tree being visualized on the right. Both visualization communicate. Yeah, we have seen that. If you hover here, it changes, like this text table get updated, and whenever you make changes or try to navigate from different sentence, that semantic space cube also gets updated simultaneously. Okay, where was we? Okay, the tree visualization, right? So till now we have discussed the cube, semantic space, and tree visualization. Visualizes all collected completions. It also represents the calculated probability of word following a test because the sample is small, and this is only good approximation for the initial level of the tree. So intelligence is the will be following by ability of 70% of time at 1.6 temperature. If temperature was lower, this probability would rise until achieving certainty at temperature 0. So he kept temperature 1.6. He already mentioned that for diverse response. So let's try to check this uh, probability. intelligence is once in ChatGPT. What response we get? Ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. It includes several aspects. Okay. It includes several. So here is the here sentence completed. It include. So here we can say there is skills, and after that it involves, it mentioned here, but it for us we've got it includes several aspects of. Okay, so that is the thought process for like uh and the ability to adapt. Okay, then again let's create new chat. And so earlier we have seen this learn and understand. Now intelligence is the ability to learn. So here we have different response. Learn and understand. Okay. Okay. So this is how they got their data for each time they created new combination, and from API they adjusted temperature. So uh, good thought with that they come up with this idea. Okay. By hovering a word which correspond to point of subsequence, you can see in the cube trajectory prompt all the completions that start with that subsequence. Okay. Try the prompt. ChatGPT is best thing about the AIs. Okay. Best. Try other prompt. Okay, we can try similar to what intelligence is. We can try if you want to create similar project, then uh, you can. They also suggested what is the possible alternate project for the same concept. ChatGPT is best thing about AI is when like Santiago Ortiz is, yes, this is the self AI. What I found interesting that around 50% truth, 50% bias, but and it feels like it describe alternative version of myself in the multiverse. Okay, you can try with that thought process as well. Then my dream, tell me story. You can have this kind of self-related prompt as well, because uh, what I found that ChatGPT or OpenAI, they have already created users profile similar to what Google have or other uh, like multi MNC have, which are like Facebook with its different product. They already have your profile, and based on your profile they can reply with this self-related project as well. So tell me story. Yeah, so this is I think French one. Then intelligence is Okay. 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 So this is like we can change this. It got hacked. Okay. So great. There is no required to create other one, but it's already included. You just need to click on that. Thanks to this session, a few things which I thought different is already there. So this hands-on sessions or exploratory sessions give me like chance to learn more, because I thought we need to create it, but it is already there. So if I click on this, best thing about AI is and there are, so they already created these projects, and whole uh, combinations are there. Just we can see pulse from this data is that it's showing that you can explore, like after the uh, best thing about AI is too, we can see that data is pulsating at same time, so we can explore more. Few are few probabilities where sentence is short, but for few the sentence are very large. So let's try to check for much longer. Okay, let's, we cannot adjust here sidebar if uh, because it's sometimes it's hard to scroll horizontally here. Might be go to notice. So from this enabling it, we cannot check more. So let's try to go with keyboard, not possible. We just need to check insights, and okay, let's select this one. Not all sentence we can see at same time, because after here and not able. Let's try to minimize this one, not this one, but overall tab. I want to see which is the largest sentence from this uh, cloud. It gives feels of like avatars, a tree of life. Mm, wait, okay, now what if I open again with uh, I was checking. This one. Becoming kind of game where you can play or find the path. Okay, but I cannot scroll down for this full sentence because if I move my cursor, all will be lost. But the thought process and the output is so awesome that it's keep us engaging at same time. References simulating my friend's Philip, where I can explain embeddings and how they are used to run semantic search to find the proper knowledge from the corpus to use it as context for LLM prompts. A deeper explanation of next token prediction temperature by Stephen Botman. English by degree, the original next word prediction model by Claude Shannon. Maybe for more experiment and data for X. Okay, so let's see what. Okay, so what I tried to understand myself here, you have the whole detail. This seems his earlier project. So you can go through this. Okay. Okay, please pretend. So let's start by asking ChatGPT pretend he is Aristotle, so we can have conversation with a simulated version of the philosopher. The prompt could be something like this: please pretend you are Aristotle and uh, answer my question. Such simulate his ideas and writing style. Question: how does time flow? And indeed ChatGPT plays the game and oh my dear, so it goes to in that tone and that accent. I shall endure long while long, etc., etc. ChatGPT can do that because he has been trained with hundreds of thousands of texts, including all Aristotle's surviving writings, translated into many languages. And the big deal of what has been written about Aristotle and his writing, this magic of being able to access Aristotle's thought more than 2000 years after his time is brought by the oral tradition, the written language books. True, we had I see big language models only as a continuation of writing and books technology, one that is capable of quickly, so this point is important, capable of quickly recombining what has been written at convenience. So whatever you think, there are different possibilities are all written, or uh, AI is trained on this different combination. So whenever you ask one question like ChatGPT or best thing about AI is, it try to find, uh, it don't give every time same answer, but similar content but with different combination, because it already has multiples of version of that data, and based on training, like AI training, it can create it can play with words and provides similar output but with a different text. Sure. So it is the thought process behind that project, and here we can see the cube. Here's the actual semantic cube, and here's the step by step what happened, how it progress they have provided. Large language models excel at creating meaningful text if they are provided good facts and style. They can do great job assuming different role. Simulating person is fun, but one might want to use these capabilities for other purpose, which we have seen now. Okay, I will go through this complete uh, article for sure. Okay, this one uh, this one project took mine around more than half an hour. So I'm just looking for, uh, it's not possible us to go through different views at uh, now. So what I will do, I will, this is his Instagram, where you can see that uh, the uh, the actual how he thought or how he tried to identify patterns around him with the different photos and concept. I think he is able to do that because his thought process, or he tried to understand data in different pattern in day-to-day life as well. Because of that, he is able to, or his team is able to do that. I will try to ask Copilot summary. And once it's done, we will go through, we will done for today's session. Otis built a system called Amber to simulate conversation with his friend Phillips. The project uses ChatGPT with additional architecture to overcome limitation on prompt size and personalized response based on Phillips writing. challenge. ChatGPT can't handle large text inputs around 3000 to 4000 words max, making it hard to simulate lesser known individuals. Solution already developer ways to manage extensive writing using text chunking, semantic similarity scoring, embedding via OpenAI API, visualization interface showing real-time text relevance, dynamic prompt system to feed ChatGPT the most pertinent chunks, where this Amber mentioned we haven't seen. So I think this is wrong, not correctly identified. There is no okay. Let's go through conclusion once. He is very interested into possibility of creating collective knowledge interfaces where the sources of information come from multiple people, not just one. So each have different version. As I mentioned before, LLM very good at combining and generating paragraph that contains information that come from multiple sources, that might be even writing in different languages and style. The process of finding relevant info for sending it along with a prompt to large language model is becoming very popular. One can think of it as a outsourcing part of the memory process of the model, not very unlikely from what organic brain do, since they also need to somehow constrain and filter the information it will use of processing thought of decision. It cannot take into consideration everything it has memorized, every piece of knowledge and remembers experience. He speculated that embedding space a spatial pattern of language will become a natural way to think about meaning. There are now entire technologies such as embedding databases for dealing this way with unstructured data. Okay, there are other posts. If you want to learn more about how LLM works, then there is a what ChatGPT is doing and why does it work. So all these details are provided. It's very interesting. So here we can see the uh, possibilities of next word. So from previous word or created sentence, it try to find the next possible words, and based on that it creates sentence. We think that it's created AI, but based on that train data it try to create identify next word, next word, next word, and whole sentence paragraph is created. The best thing about the AI is the ability to learn from the experience. Then it is not okay. And this is the full sentence. The best thing about AI is the ability to learn from experience, just not matter of learning from experience. Okay. It's worth pointing that even at the first step, there are a lot of possible next words to choose from. So here they have mentioned temperature. So here for temperature, it for 0.8. What we have seen for this is he used 1.6. Through their probabilities fall of quite quickly. I think because of that, they go for higher temperature. Okay. So it's about not only text but also about numbers. Full article with full details about, if you want to know more about how ChatGPT works, or how in general LLM works, that is they may try to mention here. It will take a while to read this, but mm, here we can see view words are mentioned. Okay, this is the one, that line we see in semantic cube. Okay, so what ChatGPT, why it works? The basic concept of ChatGPT is the same level, rather simple. Start from a huge sample of a human created text from web, books, etc. written. That's why it was quite wave during when ChatGPT or any AI chatbot gets linked to real uh, world of like uh, websites. So when it get connected to earlier, it was like they had trained on specific data from the web scrap data, usually to, 2023, but it's not connected to internet at same time. But when it got connected to internet, like real world data, during that time, for that time it can give real current affairs details, what's happening now. Also, the every time there is a new data on web, or those reference it get trained on, and because of that, the like efficiency of ChatGPT got increased, or any AM chatbot increased. Then train neural net to generate text like this, and particular make the able to start prompt from, then continue with text that's like what is been trained with. Mm. Okay. So there are quite two go through currently, and we have already have around uh, we we are reaching to 1 hour for today's session. So, but this overall one project took time, and it's great to learn from this one. And so I will stop here. So that's it today for data ad hoc. Today's stream number 96. Let's meet next time with another interesting data topic. Thank you.